Hello guys, welcome to today's class. Today we're gonna start unit number 11 that is called animals, alright? The first topic that we have here is a reading and speaking exercise. The first exercise says, how do you feel about animals? Read the opinion below. Which do you agree or disagree with? Alright, so here we have some comments from these people. Read them and then write who do you agree with. Alright, so here we have the comments. Read them, and when you finish, we'll continue. Alright, now you're gonna call your classmates and you're gonna discuss your opinions about each of these comments. For example, what do you think about zoos? Do you like them? Do you think that they are fun? Or do you think that they are depressing? Or for example here, that he talks about animal products. Do you think that it is okay to wear animal products? Or do you think that we shouldn't do that? Okay, so please call your classmates and when you finish, we'll move on. Alright, once you finish, we'll continue with the next page, and here we have a listening topic that says, look at the animals and insects in the pictures. Which ones do you like or dislike? Tell a partner. Okay, so again, you're gonna call your classmates and you're gonna tell which of these animals you like and which of these you dislike. For example, in my case, I love dogs and also I like dolphins, but I definitely don't like rats. I don't have problems with mouses or mice, but rats, no, I don't like them at all. Like this, please tell your classmates which animals you like and which you dislike. Alright, very good. Once you have finished, we'll continue with the next exercise that says, listen to the interviews with Ricardo, Alicia, and Hanks. Check the animals in exercise 1 that they mentioned. Alright, so we're gonna listen to these three people talking about animals. The animals that they mention, you're gonna write a check mark here. For example, if they say lion, you're gonna write a check mark. If they say horse, check mark. If they don't mention it, you're not gonna write anything. Only if they do. Okay? So here goes the audio, pay attention.
Unit 11, Track 36. Ricardo.
So, Ricardo, which animals do you like or dislike?
I like dogs, and I hate cats.
Oh, why?
Because I'm allergic to cats.
Oh, I see.
But I'm interested in wild birds. In fact, I'm writing a book on South American eagles. I find the black-chested buzzard eagle particularly fascinating.
Gosh, are there any animals you're afraid of?
Yes, bulls. I once went camping in the south of Argentina. When I put the tent up, there weren't any animals in the field. But when I woke up, I could see this shadow outside the tent, a big shadow, and I could hear heavy breathing.
Oh my goodness, a bull?
No, actually it was a cow. A very big cow, but I thought it was a bull.
Alicia.
Which animals do you like or dislike, Alicia?
Well, I like most animals, but I'm really crazy about horses. I think they're wonderful, beautiful animals. I don't like mice, obviously. And I really can't stand frogs. Ugh, they're gross.
Are you afraid of frogs?
Afraid? I'm terrified of them.
Are there any other animals you're afraid of?
Well, most wild animals. I don't think I'd like to meet a lion or a crocodile in the street. I enjoy watching documentaries about them, but I wouldn't have one as a pet.
Hank.
And Hank, which animals do you like or dislike?
I'm fascinated by all animals.
Have you ever had any experience with wild animals?
Yes, I used to work in a zoo.
Oh, great!
You wouldn't think it was great if you were an animal. How would you like to live in a cage?
Oh, no, that would be, Are there any animals you're afraid of?
No, I'm afraid of humans.
Well, thank you for your help. Bye.
All right, very good. Now, in the exercise number 3, you're gonna listen again and underline the correct alternatives. So here we have these 6 sentences and we have 2 alternatives for each. If you can't remember the correct answers, do it. If you can't, you can play the audio again so that you can complete the exercise, all right? And when you finish, we'll continue, guys. All right, now let's check the answers. Well, we know that Ricardo is allergic to cats, but he is interested in wild birds. Very good. Then Alicia is crazy about horses, but she's terrified of frogs. Very good. Then Hank is fascinated by all animals and he's afraid of humans. Very good, guys. Now, we're gonna give a little explanation to these phrases that we have here. Allergic to, interested in, crazy about, terrified of, fascinated by, afraid of. We're gonna explain what these mean. Let's see. First we have be allergic to. When you are allergic to something, it's because that something, for example a cat, makes you feel a certain way. For example, if you're allergic to cats, maybe you sneeze a lot. Like Ricardo, he said that he was allergic to cats. Then we have be interested in. When you're interested in something, it's because you like that. For example, if you're interested in animals, it's because you like those animals. A similar phrase will be fascinated by. This is when you are even more than interested in something. You are fascinated. And when you say, I am fascinated by dogs, it's because you like dogs and you like everything about it. And another one that is similar is be crazy about. Well, this is when you like or when you love something. For example, many people are crazy about dogs. All right? Then we have to be terrified of. This is when you are scared of something. For example, this person is terrified of spiders. And a similar word to this will be afraid of. That is the same. When you are afraid of something, it's because it is scary for you. For example, you can say, I am afraid of snakes, or I am afraid of rats, that you feel scared. All right? Very good. Now that we have explained this, we're gonna continue with this exercise. That is, rewrite the sentences using names of people in the class. So these 6 sentences, you're gonna write them again, but now you're gonna change these names with the names of your classmates. For example, if you think that, I don't know, Josue is allergic to cats, you're gonna write it like that. If you think that Maritza is interested in wild birds, well, you're gonna write here, Maritza. Okay? And when you finish writing the sentences, you're gonna call your classmates and you're gonna check if the sentences that you made were true. For example, imagine that you wrote, America is crazy about horses. So you're gonna call them and you're gonna ask, America, are you crazy about horses? And she has to answer, yes, I am, or no, I'm not. Okay, like this with the 6th sentence. Okay, do it, guys. Okay, and now we continue with the last topic of today. That says, add the correct preposition, then complete the sentences to make some true and some false statements about yourself. Okay, so these sentences, as you can see, they are incomplete. But if you pay attention, we are using the vocabulary that we just learned. But in all the sentence, there is missing one preposition. For example, when you say, I've never been crazy, the preposition is about. Like here, Alicia is crazy about. Like in the topic that we saw over here, that we said allergic to, interested in, terrified of, fascinated by, and afraid of. Well, these are the prepositions that are missing. Like in the letter B, we have I'm not very interested. What is the preposition used in interested? That's right, in. So you can say, I'm not very interested in, and you're gonna complete it with something that is true for you. In my case, I'm not very interested in cats. But you're gonna write some true sentences and some false statements about yourself. So maybe you are interested in cats, but you're gonna write that you are not, because in the next exercise you're gonna call your classmates and they have to guess which statements are true and which are false. So you're gonna call them and you're gonna read the sentence. For example, you can say, I'm absolutely terrified of bats. And your classmates have to guess if what you're saying is true or false. Alright? And well, guys, when you finish, that's gonna be it for today's class. Thank you for your attention and see you tomorrow. Take care and goodbye.